Hello, lovely Gemini. Sun sign Gemini, rising sign Gemini. My name is Gordon and we're looking at the astrology trends for you guys for the week commencing the 24th of August through to basically the end of August. And we've got quite a few movers and shakers. The first one we really want to talk about is, of course, the sun. The sun is the main source of energy. It gives you power in your chart wherever that sun is. Now your sun is moving, or your energy is moving into the area that is connected with your home. It's connected with your home environment and everything that is around that. Family, immediate relations, and also, of course, homes as well. Now this is quite an interesting aspect because it can set up a little bit of a challenge to you. It can, over the next coming weeks, it can have you in a position where you're thinking very seriously about where you are progressing, certainly over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Now, of course, we also have to take into account here you have Venus retrograde, which is almost in its final throes. You know, there's another couple of weeks to go. 6th September is when it comes out of the retro, but we're still not quite out of the woods. But this has always been to do with communication with you over the last, certainly through August. Communication issues would have been the thing that would have been really coming to the fore. Communications, also journeys, do we really need to make this? Possibly if you're in a self-employed environment, perhaps looking at the money side, trying to rearrange, perhaps make cutbacks, making sure that every penny spent is spent well. Now, as you go through the next couple of weeks, really, there is a need, although those challenges are going to be there. I do feel with you, Geminis, that there is a need actually to just more or less disregard, just go with the flow, because the next major time for you is, as we go through this week, your ruling planet Mercury, it actually is again changing signs. A lot of planets changing sign. They're not necessarily making the aspects that make for big bangs going on and big decisions being made, but they're forming the backbone. They're forming the thoughts in the ether. Now, as we go through to the end of this week, we're going to see your ruling planet, which is Mercury, is going to change sign. It's going to go into the sign of Libra, and as it does so, it's going to enter that shadow period of the retrograde. So whatever is begun around this time, and I do feel it's going to be fairly major decision making time, it's going to concentrate, but it's going to concentrate on the area of being creative. So I feel with you guys coming up over the next few weeks, don't be stuck in a square box. You need to think outside of the box, and you need to be fairly flexible to take full advantage of what is coming your way. Now, Mars also, which is a great friend and can act very, very well for you because it comes into the 3rd house as well as we speak, comes in, I know, with Venus, and Venus is a little bit on an illusionary planet at this illusionary how can I say, elliptic, if I want a better word, at this moment in time. But Venus was last in contact with Jupiter, and a lot of these lightweight planets actually, when they've come in contact with one, they tended to keep that energy. And this is such a good thing because Jupiter is all about abundance, and it's about getting what you want. And at the moment, Jupiter is very firmly in a major house for you. It's your house of strength, it's your house of standing, and this is where it wants to give abundance to. Now, when Venus and Mars get together, there is passion. There is, a feeling of, wanting to go out, wanting to enjoy. So I feel with you, please don't go over the top. But as the weeks go by, and certainly over the next couple of weeks, there is a feeling of needing to let your hair down. And I feel that is very important for you, because it's really as you go forward over the next couple of weeks, which we'll be discussing later, that there is more of an attention to detail needed. So enjoy this week. There is a lovely full moon which is in Pisces, and again, this is all to do with ambition, but it's bringing something to a head. And I want to say to you, Gemini, step back, don't worry about things unnecessarily. Thank you so much for getting involved. My name is Gordon, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, so it means you get the videos uploaded on a regular basis. And we've got some lovely new videos that are going to be coming on stream, as well as the astrology, so please look out for that. share the video, please. And also, of course, leave your comments below. Thank you so much for getting involved. I look forward to speaking to you again next week, Gemini.